All right, and we are live with Sara Rachele here at the Pace Studio in downtown Atlanta, Georgia. We're stoked. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Yeah, we're going to hear 3 songs today, one of which is on an upcoming release, so congratulations to you on that. We can talk more about that as we go.
Thank you.
But yeah, thank you all for being here. What are we going to hear up first today?
So today we're going to play a song off my newest release. It's called Still Alive. And I'm excited. It's the first track on Scorpio Sun. And it was like one of the most like raw songs we worked on. So I'm excited to get to play it with my band today.
Cool. Yeah. Awesome. Sounded great.
Thanks.
Feeling good in this space? They got what they need sound-wise. Man, thank you all so much for being here. I love what I've heard. I have not heard that song because it doesn't exist yet in the world. It's not out. But it's coming out on Scorpio Sun, which is due out June 5th. Kind of a sister release to Scorpio Moon that is out now. And there's a split 7-inch that's coming out with a couple songs from both on April 10th. Show at Boggs to coincide. That's all exciting news. How did you get here? What has 2020 looked like for you getting to this point?
Yeah, so I'm a little bit locationally challenged. I've been traveling a lot for work and otherwise, and I grew up in Atlanta, so I have a lot of friends here. I've been working in the music industry since I was about 14 or 15, which is strange, I recognize, but it's been really a blessing. And so a lot of my friends and recording partners are based in Atlanta, but college and life took me to New York and to Tennessee and up to Boston and back to New York. So Scorpio Moon was recorded in New York, and I had some friends with me from Atlanta, but then when we came back, I had a bunch of songs that just I wasn't done with. So we recorded all of Scorpio Sun in Atlanta at Diamond Street Studios in Little Five Points. So it was cool to get to finish the project with this release that dealt with both places.
Yeah, nice. Does that manifest itself into the music and some of the lyrics as well, that kind of being in between two places at once? Or maybe do you feel like you lack a sense of like permanence in a place, or how does that influence your songwriting, I guess?
Yeah, well, I think that's kind of in some ways, it's a folk musician trope a little bit. You know, you think of like the Woody Guthries or the Hank Williams, you know, and a lot of times we end up in the back of a car or, you know, on an airplane these days. And I do a lot of like budget flying, you know, and I wouldn't have it any other way, because I think it's cool when you can take music around and play with people in France or people in Italy or people in Gwinnett County, people on Lucky Street. So it's really been special. And I think Atlanta, like we have the busiest airport in the whole world. And so growing up with that, my best friend's dad is a Delta pilot, and I just knew that the whole world was available. And with music, we're able to just play really simple stuff and let the music be a way to connect with each other. And it doesn't matter if you don't speak the same language. I mean, I've heard thousands of people in the middle of a festival in Italy, like Italian guys singing every word of an REM song. And it's just, there's nothing like it, you know? So I hope it seeps into what I do, but I think it's about connection. So maybe.
Yeah. And that everybody says it in their own way, but that's like a common thread, is talking about, there's nothing like a whole bunch of people singing your songs back to you that might not speak the same language, and being able to create a space where you connect with them and leaving enough space in the music itself to be able to do that, I think is also super important. I love how much space is happening in this music. And on the stuff that I was listening to kind of in homework mode for today, there's a lot of space in most of the songs that I've heard from you that allow you to kind of think and feel, and I think that's important. So thank you.
Well, thank you for
for
that,
making those things. You've got another shout out, or I've got another shout out for you. Your single Terry Richardson premiered last week on Americana UK. So we're not going to hear that song today, but you can head there to hear said song, or to whatever digital presence you have in the world of the internet. Outside of this one that we're doing right now. So we'll get to the social plug thing, but we have a couple of songs from the first album next, right?
Yeah, so it's fun being home because I get to work with like my favorite musicians, and my very first album kind of changed everything for me, and we named it after the studio we worked at, Diamond Street, because it just was like the kickoff for everything. And so I wanted to share a little bit of that. The songs are a little bit folkier, but like you said, I do a lot of live recording, which is important for me to allow that space to be able to, you know, you can get into studios and work and work and work. And I think it's cool just to hear the songs the way they sound. I never wanted someone to come to a show and say like, oh, it doesn't sound like the record.
Right.
So we work on it, obviously, but all of Diamond Street was done completely. Just we learned the songs, we went and we recorded them, And so I wanted to play a little bit of that, and hopefully it sounds like what it sounds like.
Yeah, and Scorpio Moon was also recorded like straight to tape live. That was in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
Same thing at Diamond Street with Scorpio Sun also, or
Same thing, bigger
Yeah.
tape machine.
yeah,
Much
nice,
bigger.
awesome.
Yeah.
Well, no tape machine here, but we're still live to stereo. So yeah, you guys are already pros at this. So can't wait to hear these two classic tracks.
Cool. So we're going to play Appalachian Rain. That cool? Man from Appalachia, pine and gum and pitch. He the service passions, a crooked walking stick, a wise man. Set inside him. Even the sun can put a shadow behind him. He's blinding his size. Then I scream out, hallelujah, like a child with his first Bible, as if his bread were my survival. Hey, Appalachian Rain. He was always coming home from a long trip. Hear him coming like a cracked whip. His anger was effortless with whatever he was handed. How did I withstand it? Was a woman once, but I was his then. I was branded. When your heart beats, it's too soft to hear, and faithfulness is drowned by fear. Coming home like the sky with storm and spirit. And I scream out, hallelujah, like a child with first Bible, as if his bread were my survival. Appalachian Rain. One night as the doorknob clicked, my mouth was as dry as a salt lick. Had his whiskey ready, he'd remind me with his fist. Oh, he'd stop and he'd start like a serpent, transfixed, a copperhead twitch. But that night I had the venomous chick. He said, where is your attention gone? The kettle sang its dangerous song. He put the cup to his lips. And I screamed out, hallelujah, like a child with his first Bible, as if his bread were my survival. Hey, Appalachian Rain.
Yeah, very nice, very nice. I know we got one more track also from Diamond Street. Congratulations just a million times on both of the Scorpio related albums and the split. I'm stoked about that. I'm going to try to see you at Boggs.
Awesome.
I wanted to give you an opportunity to introduce the band and to throw out the where do we find you in the world of the internet once we conclude this.
Cool.
So who's here today?
So we have Evan and Sean, both incidentally kind of drum themed, I guess. But Evan's on bass here, and Sean, our Beach Boy lookalike, is on drums. I guess in podcast land, he looks a little bit like Denny Wilson. But
Okay, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah.
But if you like had your beard all the way, it'd have to be a longer beard situation. But so my name is Sara, and I am in the band today also. I have a funny Italian last name, Sara Rachele, but it looks like Rachel, and we're on Instagram. There are a bunch of photos of me like in various places across the world looking the same. And my handle is Sara Rachele, SERARACHELE. And I'm on Facebook and the other things, Space. But the Instagram is like me, so I check that all the time, and I usually ignore my friends accidentally, but it's been cool. Instagram's great. You can meet so many people across the world. But
I'm so bad at Instagram Messenger. Like I'm the worst. If you send me a message there, like good luck. It's probably lost. Like I don't know why that one. It just always works that way. You have pictures of your dog though on your Instagram as well.
I do.
Okay, good. I was hoping that would be the case.
Yes. Dolly Vicious.
Dolly Vicious.
She's the sweetest protection dog you've ever met.
Awesome.
She could like maybe rip your throat out, but she hasn't yet. She really likes to bowl. She has a bowling ball here in Atlanta and one in Tennessee where we live.
Amazing.
And she'll bowl for hours. So.
That's so much fun. I can't wait to see that. Hopefully, if it's not jumping the shark too much, it makes its way into a music video maybe. I don't know. Just an idea. Not to become your designer, but.
I think that would be a great, especially in slow-mo. But sometimes she picks it up with her teeth and carries it around.
What kind of dog is this?
She's a German Shepherd Malinois cross.
Okay.
So she's like a cop dog.
Right.
But I'm not a cop. So.
You're not a cop.
No.
Thank goodness you're not a cop. Well, shout out to Dolly Vicious. And to all of you, thank you so much for being here today. This has been a blast. It has all sounded very rad. And I hope we get a chance to do it again.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, awesome.
Hopefully.
Well,
cool.
Take us away with the final track. What are we going to hear up last?
It's the dance hit. We're going to play You Don't Move Me. It is off Diamond Street, which I wanted to play because we have 12 inches at local Criminal Records. If you want to go buy them, I don't know how much they cost, but you can go in there and you can find it. There's a picture of me with my hand over my face on the front. And on the back, it says my name. But you can go get the album there. And it's cool because we recorded it right across the street. So it's very local. Anyways, this is the second track off that record. It's called You Don't Move Me.
What you came here for?
Yeah. Thank you all so much for doing this today. It's been a blast.
Yeah, thank
Thank
you
you
guys.
for coming
Thanks,
through.
band. Thanks, guys.
Shout out to everyone. The dog, the record label, which is your own imprint. I forgot to bring that up. It's Angry Girl, right?
Yeah, Angry Gal.
Angry Gal. Jeez,
Yeah.
I should have picked up the piece of paper that has it written on it. I'm so sorry. But when did that begin? Have all of your releases been on that, or just the last couple?
Yeah, so oh gosh, crap. I used to work on the business side of things actually in New York. And so it is affiliated with The Orchard, which is a Sony thing now.
Right,
But
okay.
but so yeah, so they I work with them, but it is all me. Yeah, so it's all gone through them.
Rad. Very cool. Very cool. And thank you for adding to the catalog of your music that is in our catalog today. A couple Day Trotter sessions have happened, and now this. So please don't let this be the last time.
Yeah, thank you.
Come back
Thanks
anytime.
for having us.
Yeah. All right. Safe travels, everybody. Back home, and I'll see you on the 10th of April.